Hello everybody and welcome to my tutorial on how to mod Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U on Cemu emulator. First you want to open your internet browser of choice. I use Chrome. And then you want to download Cemu. And I just download the latest green release, not the pre-release. I don't think it matters though. Just download the Windows version. And then you want to download Smash for Explorer. Go to the GBA temp thread. Scroll down and download the latest version of that. Then if you're using a WUA ROM, you need the Z archive. But it is this one. And download the exe. So once you've got everything downloaded, you can close your internet browser or just look for mods on Game Banana. I already have a mod that we're gonna show for testing, like just to show you through the process. Before I go any farther in the tutorial, I must mention this tutorial will only work if you have decrypted files and code content in meta folders or a WUA file. If you don't have a Smash 4 ROM in those formats, please get one in either of those formats, however you do it. So once you have the Smash ROM in those formats, if you have a WUA file like I do, you want to take the Z archive, the exe that we downloaded earlier, put it in where your ROM is, and drag your ROM on top of it. It might give you a Windows protected your PC. Just click more info and run anyway. Alright, so the file's finished extracting from the game. So we can actually delete the Z archive. Alright, yeah. Now I'm going to show you how to prepare the files for Smash 4 Explorer. To prepare the files for Smash 4 Explorer, you want to take your game files. You have the base game, DLC, and update. So we're just going to create a new folder. I'm just going to call it Smash Files. Yeah. Take my base game files. Then dig into the content folder and you should see movie, sound, DT00, DT01, and LS. And you want to take the update folder, wherever that is, go into content and just take the patch folder and put it in with your base game files. Alright, so we have our Smash Bros files ready to go. So we're gonna set up Smash Explorer. So we're gonna extract Smash Explorer. You can delete the zip if you want. Open it, then open the exe. It's going to pop up. First you want to indicate where the game files are. So I'm going to go to my Smash files. And we want this folder. We want where the content folder is. And it'll say in order for it to work, it must be correct. This is a US copy and the game version. So 1.1.7 is 304, or the latest version. So if you want to check that, open Cemu, give it a minute, and then scroll to where your Smash Bros is, right there, and whatever version number you have is the version number you'll put into this. So we're just going to do that and hit save. Project created. There we go. So now we have Smash 4 Explorer set up. So first I'm going to show how to install a skin mod. For skin mod, you want to go to Data, Fighter, whatever character you want. I have just a little Princess Peach mod for her Mario Strikers outfit. Then you want to go to Model. So Body is the actual character model, and any other file folders in there are for her, like at least for Peach. This is for her umbrella, this is for Toad. But we don't have any of that on our skin, so we're just gonna go to the default one. I just want oh, oops, I clicked on my by accident. You wanna go to body. So most mods come with the CXX folder. So that means you can replace whatever slot you want. So if you expand the body folder, you'll see series 00. 1, 2, 3, 4, yada yada yada. So the first character slot is 0. Note this distinction for later. The character models start at 0, as it'll be different for the UI. But for now, I'm just going to replace our second slot. So you'll see these pack files and model files. You just want to take all of them and drag them into the skin slot of your choice. So now Peach's folder turned green, indicating it added correctly. So now Peach has an umbrella mod for this skin mod here. So we want to take the same file for her umbrella. We went into Kassar, CXX. We want to replace the same skin. Now her umbrella files are modded for her skin. Alright, for UI, you want to scroll to the UI folder, replace CHR, and usually most mods will come like this, where it has all the nut files right there. So you'll see CHR00, character name, underscore XX, which is the character slot. So see how these folders are CHR00, yada yada yada. This first part, CHR00, that's the folder it goes in. So we want to rename the X to the character slot we replaced. So we replaced number C01, but the UI starts counting from 1, so we want to replace 02 for this skin. And you just want to rename all of them. If they come, some mods will come with the number already there, but you can rename it exactly like that. CHR, number, character name, skin slot. So you just want to drag the CHR00, CHR11 into the 11 folder, CHR13, stock 90. Alright, so we installed the UI. So that mod is completely installed. Something to note though, some characters have L folders. Those are for 8-player Smash. If you want to replace them, go ahead. I don't usually bother. But now we have the Striker Peach model over her second skin slot. Something to note before I forget, for DLC characters, the UI is in a slightly different spot. So you want to go to UI, replace, append CHR instead of the CHR folder down there. Those are for the base game characters. If you have a DLC character like Roy or Cloud, you just want to put the files in there. The process is literally exactly the same as what I showed for non-DLC characters. Now I'm going to install a stage mod. I have Super Happy Tree from Smash 64. So this one comes with music files, but I'm actually not going to cover music mods here because I haven't dabbled around with them enough, and I'm just doing skin and stage mods because I feel like that's what most people care about. So you want to grab the stage files. So this one comes in a data folder. So this person actually made their mod like really easy and modular. Like you can just drag the folders where they go and it'll work. But we're gonna show it the manual way for the process because most mods aren't that lucky. So for stage, yeah, we can expand these for now. You want to go to stage, and you'll see an end and a melee folder. So end, this is for the Omega versions, and melee, this is for the standard versions. And in our end folder, we have all the stages here. So we have Hyrule Castle 64. So usually most mods will come with a stage folder like this. If it does, great. You just want to drag it into the end folder, and bam, stage updated. But it might come in animation, model, param, render, and then you just drag it into the correct stage folder, the mod page says. And we're going to do the non-Omega version as well. Same process. Okay, what is going on? The same process. You just want to drag the Hyrule 64 folder into Melee or whatever stage you're replacing. Alright, now we want to go back to the UI. So for the UI, we want to go back to that UI folder from earlier. Replace. I think it's stage. So, oh wait, yeah, I forgot about this. For DLC stages, you want to go to append. For regular stages, I think you want to go to, yeah, you want to go to stage down there, like down here, and you have all those files. But since we're doing a DLC stage, we want to go to state, append, stage, and we have all those files. And they came in all the files it needs. Check for spelling errors. I've seen a mod where this stage L was a stage 1, so just be careful with that. So you just want to take all these, drag it into stage, and there you go. So just, it's kind of the same thing as the character like mods, as in fact it's the same file structure without the like character slot number. Something to note before we compile the mod and get it running. You may notice the names being a bit weird, like Morabito, Reflet, Purin. Yeah, that it uses the Japanese names in the files. Like most of them make sense, but yeah, Gakuga's, Greninja, Kamui's, Korin, Lizardon's Charizard, yeah. And there's all the other ones as well. Most of, 90% of them are the English name anyway, and you can figure it out. But just thought I'd mention. So when you're done, putting all the mods where you want to go to Project, build the mod. It'll say, yada yada, we're going to put it in this folder. Hit OK, and you might get this already had built the mod. Just hit yes. It's just asking if you want to replace the existing files there. So this will take a while, but I only did a skin mod and a stage mod, so it shouldn't take too long. Yeah. Alright, so once it says completed compilation of the mod, you can close or minimize. I'm just going to close it. Now I'm going to show how to actually install your mod on Cemu. So we're just going to minimize that because we need it for later. And we want to go to Cemu. I have a fresh zip file of it. So I can show the full process. So I have Smash Wii U. in Lua format and the extracted files from earlier. So we're just gonna go to Cemu, and I just like making a folder called portable just so it saves in the folder. And for the game path, I want to tell it where the Smash Bros files are. I'm just gonna show both ways on how you can load mods. So we can go to it's in here. And then I want the base game files. And we want to download graphics packs. And you can close this window, hit next, close. Alright. So it should pop up with the base game, version 16. So if this happens, you need the DLC and updates. So just go to File, Install Game Title Update or DLC. Go to where your DLC and updates are, and just click the meta folder. And also, you're on your own to find that as well. Or dump it, whatever, how you get it. Just do it for this for the update, and now we're gonna do the DLC. And then there we go. So we have the latest version in DLC. So we got the game set up. So the first way you install mods is just directly replacing the files, which I personally don't like doing, but it's a way you can do it. So you want to right click it, hit update directory, and then on our Smash 4 Explorer we minimized earlier, or wherever you put it. You want to go to export, release, take the content folder, copy it, paste it, and it'll ask to replace. Just hit replace. So now that the mods should be installed that we put in there. So I'm gonna cut into some gameplay. Yeah, so the mods worked properly. So I'm going to show a second method you can use, and it involves using Cemu's graphics packs, and it's the method I prefer because I don't really like replacing the game files. So to install the graphics pack, you want to go to Cemu, where your graphics packs are. I just do a portable, so it's just right in the folder. And then dig down until you find the, where is it? Smash Bros. Super Smash, yeah, Smash Bros. And I just like creating a new folder called mods. And I'm going to make a folder called, just do mod pack. And we're going to use one of the other graphics packs as a template how to model ours. We're just going to use the graphics, this one. So you just want to copy the rules.txt, open it. You can delete everything under that version 6 number, version whatever number. There we go. So now there's a couple things we want to change. I just want to change the name so I know what it is. Then we want to change the path to the mods folder. And then mod pack, that's where our mod is. And description, we're just going to say tutorial mod pack. Just delete all that. And then we can save the document. We can close it. And then we want to go to Smash 4 Explorer, export, release, and then just copy the content folder in there. And we can close all that. You want to open Cemu back up. You might have to restart it. Then you want to right click, edit graphics packs, and there's our mod pack. We want to enable it. What's that? Alright, so I'm going to show gameplay. Just another thing before I wrap up the tutorial. So if you have a lot of mods, the character portraits will be invisible on the character select screen. The skins will still work as normal, it's just the portraits will be invisible. I don't know why. Hope this tutorial helped, and bye.